Good morning, you guys. It's the Urban Goddess Chaotic. Last night, when I was making the scolding black women video, I was exhausted, okay? Like, I don't know. Hopefully, y'all made some kind of sense out of that video, okay? A portion of what I was just trying to say was just that in other communities and other countries, they have different delineations. They don't just put a limited amount of boxes or whatever if we must be put in a box. Shouldn't it be a box that kind of more so correlates with who we actually are instead of who certain people want to certain people would like us to claim that we are, even though we're not? Wouldn't it feel great to have something that actually correlates with? And also, side note, in the Jewish community, if your mother is Jewish, you are automatically Jewish. In the black community, maybe we can consider that, but foundationally, of course, you have four type hair and you have both parents that are black. That's on the base level, that's what that is. And if you're white, it's you have two white parents, okay, and you're white. Like, okay, again, if you're white, you most likely have two white parents, correct? Yes. So if you're biracial, you have a parent that is of one race and a parent that is of another race. If you're mixed race, you have a parent that is mixed race and a parent that is also mixed race. So that's what that is. I think America, Western society has brainwashed basically the whole globe or was trying to, but everyone is uprising right now, as you can see. But people are uprising because they know who the fuck they are. But because the United States, the UK, Israel has done such a great job at putting their narrative out into the world that everyone has basically bought into this supremacy mentality, okay? Which is why to survive, people have gravitated towards a certain skin color, a certain race. They've gravitated towards that as a method of survival, not because that's maybe what's truly authentic to them, but they gravitated towards it because of survival. And that is a terrible thing that that you feel that you must brighten yourself to survive, you know? And people that are in this box that are controlling the narrative, they don't have to even think ever of surviving. You know what I'm saying? As far as their skin color in while they're alive. You know what I'm saying? While they're not alive, yes, they have to very much so worry if they're not mixed or have any kind of melanin in them. Yeah, they that's a whole nother story. They don't have enough frequency to shoot up out the sky. But that's a whole nother story. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Okay. But for the most part, when you're alive, you a lot of people believe that to survive, especially in other countries, to survive, you have to more so be on the Caucasian side. And that's unfortunate. But, and unfortunately, a lot of white people that have the supremacist mentality typically do not ever consider life from other people's perspective. And that is their mental illness from the point of the Dash Goddess universe. Okay. And the fallacy of hierarchy theory of the Dash Goddess Universe, the Urban Goddess Chaotic. Okay, but because of all of that, melanated people in America tend to put a certain complexion on a pedestal when it should just be equal, and it's very obvious that this is what exists in society. But because the people that are controlling the narrative are not are benefiting from it, why would they change anything? And of course, to change anything, it's not going to be easy. It's going to be a time of a lot of distortion, but through that, we become a better nation of a global nation. We become a better global nation. So this means that you cannot be offended by what the fuck you are. If you're white, you're white. If you're black, you're black. If you're mixed, you're mixed. If you're biracial, you're biracial. It just is what it is. Like, people get so tense about race talk. Why the fuck would you? Just be honest with yourself and it won't be no tension. If you're honest with yourself, it won't be no tension. How about that? Because what the fuck? As a black woman, I have nothing to lose in this motherfucking world, okay? Understand that. So I'm gonna talk about what the fuck I want to talk about, okay? I have nothing to lose because society already has its opinion of me. But I don't give a fuck what society opinion of me is because I know who the fuck I am as an African woman. And also, you cannot have a black person, you cannot have a black American without an African because black people, black Americans derive from African people. You have a different culture, a different experience, but by definition, you're African. So understand that. But when it comes to maybe reparations and things of that nature, yes, you can make your distinctions. Okay, you're foundationally black, blah, 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 whatever, whatever. Okay, got it. It's not offensive to someone like me. You know what I'm saying? But like, if you understand your position, you will understand aspects of things. And that's what I was talking about in my last video. Okay. Like, you can't just be all or nothing. I'm all or nothing for nobody but my motherfucking self. Okay. Because there's different aspects of different people. There's some mothers that have serial killers as their children. Okay. I'm not, I don't give a fuck if you're my child or not. You know what I'm saying? If you're a serial killer, you're a motherfucking serial killer. What the fuck? I can't get jiggy with that shit, man. Okay? So you have to know your own values and know your own standards and your own boundaries. Okay? And to know that you have to sometimes separate yourself, distance yourself from the crowd. If you're always around people every fucking day and you don't ever get a moment's time to yourself, try to find some peace because I know it's not easy. There's certain people that have certain living situations, you know what I'm saying? But try to find those moments for yourself to, kind of reflect. It's not a bad thing. It's actually a good thing. It kind of adds endorphins for some people to think about, okay, what their next move is, what they're going to do, how they're going to prosper. But some people don't even take time to think about that because they're too busy about what's happening, what's going on now. And you know what? That's fine, especially in a particular section of your life, 25 and under. But after that, start, maybe trying to figure some shit out, especially for the late bloomers. I mean, I appeared to be a late bloomer, but never was, never was. Always knew who the fuck I was, okay? But as you're navigating through society, you just are observing things and you're like, and it can be heartbreaking certain things. And then certain things can really make you happy as far as giving you a little bit of restored faith in humanity. You know what I'm saying? But most often it's the former, not the latter. But anyway, I just wanted to kind of pop in and say these things. They were, rummaging through my mind. So, again, if you are not of two parents, don't say that. Don't say that word, the N word. Just don't do it. If you yourself know that you do not have two black parents, don't say that word. How about that? How about that's the new thing? If you don't have two black parents, don't say that word. If you don't got two black parents, don't say that word. If you don't got two black parents, don't say that word. Hey, hey, how about that? No matter who the fuck think you can give you permission to do that, don't get beside yourself and even try that shit. Okay, just stop. Okay, because it's very disrespectful, especially to black women, when you say that word and you do not have a black woman as your mother, especially. Because number one, first of all, especially nowadays, men are not the primary caretakers of their children. That's number one. So even if, let's say, you have a white mom and you have a black dad, let's just give this typical scenarios here. She's barber the building for him. Okay, they're going half from the bills. He soon leaves her, and then she hates him, and then she puts maybe that hatred towards the child in a lot of cases, right? So yes, the child is biracial, but probably has very little exposure to their black side of the family. Okay, by Jewish standards, they're definitely not black. They're white. Okay. And speaking of Jewish, black people, especially us women, because we move society forward, we are the culture, period. If you don't know now, you know. You know what I'm saying? Have some damn pride and confidence in yourself, women. Like, like, sheesh. But anyways, so yeah, we do that. That's what we do. You know that. So let's start using our purchasing power to places that support us. You know what I'm saying? Let's, you know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers be bullying us. They've been bullying us for centuries, motherfucker. Now it's time to bully the bullies. Fuck that shit. Bully the bullies, motherfuckers, and have no sympathy. Bully the bullies. Fuck that shit because they want you to have sympathy after they done did all this fuck shit playing in your face and what? Nah. So if if a person says anything about Jewish people, anti-Semitic, fuck that shit now. Fuck that shit now. If anybody says that word, nah, fuck you, fuck you. If the United States, especially, respected black women, there's no way that word, that N word, wouldn't be treated like whatever is any, like if anything is said about Jewish people, okay? But fuck that shit now. Y'all equal, everybody equal. So we can say what the fuck we want to say about y'all. Okay? Period. Y'all might be let me shut the fuck up. But yeah, we can say what the fuck we want to say about anybody. If y'all can say if the N word is being promoted everywhere in music and all that shit by people that are non-black, meaning they have two black parents, because that's the definition now. Because y'all don't be putting definitions on stuff, okay? So if we want to agree on something, let's go ahead and agree on a definition. Because it's only once you agree on the definition that you can know whether or not that definition is being upheld or not. Okay, so boom, that's the definition. Period. So if you have two black parents and you're saying the N word in any media outlet, anything like that, yeah, no, we're not going for that. Treat them as if they're saying something hateful against Jewish people. It's got to be the same motherfucking shit. Cause why? Because oh, y'all control the bag. Is that what it is? Okay, but guess what? Black people control the culture. So what? You ain't no bag without the culture. Yeah, you still may be stable in certain instances, but that shall soon dry up. Period. Stop playing with us. Stop playing with us. So everyone has to be on on equal footing, right? And once everyone is on equal footing, you'll realize you're not going to pimp one another. You're going to partner with one another, or respectfully, or agree to respectfully disagree. That's how it should be working. But anyway, I have my presentation and everything like that. I'm trying to figure out where I want to do, the first half of the presentation, if I should pre-record it, if I should do it on YouTube and put it on YouTube for members only, or just do it on YouTube for members only. I don't know, like, yeah, I can barely click a like, so you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna get more exclusive. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna get more exclusive because that's the thing now. You gotta get exclusivity because everyone wants to dig into your shit, steal your creativity. Because guess what? A lot of people don't got that shit. A lot of people don't got that creativity. That's why they have to look around and snoop to steal ideas. Come on, you know about the okay? Like, let's not even do that. They be stealing shit, looking for shit because they don't have that creativity gene in them. Okay, only people of the highest frequency have that. Okay, and then there's some lucky few outside of that. Okay, so don't even play. Don't even play. Respect what black women are saying. You're gonna treat us just. You're gonna uphold us the way you uphold motherfucking Jewish ass motherfuckers. The way you uphold white Caucasoid motherfuckers. You're gonna uphold us just as them. Period. Or you gonna see your money start to drain. Stop fucking with us like that. You know we control this shit. You know we motherfucking built this country. Don't play with us. The fuck? Now that we calling a thing, y'all don't know what the motherfucking do. What you can motherfucking do is sit and do what the fuck we said. Respect us. Okay? Because for the fact that we had to go through all that shit, all that racism, all that slavery, get the fuck out of our face with that bullshit. And then you want to continue a narrative to continue a fallacy of hierarchy cycle that continues to damage this world. You got us fucked up because not only are we the foundation of America, for real, we're the foundation of the motherfucking world. So fuck you thought this was. Fuck you thought this was. That's why we ain't going. We ain't going. We ain't going. Russia ain't going. China ain't going. Motherfucking Palestine ain't going. We ain't going like that. We ain't going like that. So understand that. So what you gonna do? Continue to try to push stupid ass, fake news, fake lies. You gonna keep doing that dumbass shit when everybody's seeing what the fuck you're doing, looking like a dumbass fool. Because guess what? Your tactics have been fully known, fully exposed. So what now? You ain't got shit. Because guess what? You don't got that creativity. You stole even your tactics from some, from clearly a colored folk, clearly a colored person, and then kept using that shit. Look, Probably got the idea again from melanated people by watching them, because that's what they do. They like to watch and interrupt, watch, interrupt, instead of leaving people the fuck alone. And you see that every day. Non-melanated folks watching, interrupting. Just go about your motherfucking business. How about that? How about that? I put on a shirt. Go check out my web Etsy. I put on the shirt. Okay, I put and go check out my Etsy shop. Okay, Goddess Universe, PAHRRC. Okay, all one word. Okay, and it says only stupid people bother those that aren't bothering them. Only stupid people bother those that are not bothering them. And I highly believe that's what happened to our ancestors. Okay? Like, we should make laws that people that approach you without, they solicit you to come to you without you even giving them a hint or a clue that you would like them to approach you, or a law should be put in place that says, okay, you have 5 seconds to sprinkle her, or immediately leave her presence, because time is money, especially a woman's time. Period. And you can go argue with your mommy, okay, your mammy, or whatever. Oh, men are equal to women when it comes to time. No, even in your own patriarchal society, that's not the case. Fuck out of here. That should be a fucking a new law. Like, and women, we are the majority, but we forget that, okay? So a bill needs to be put in place that says if you approach a woman without her calling for you, then that's a fine. And if you do it 3 times, jail. Period. At least 30 days. Okay? Like, what the fuck? We have the power to do these things, but your government doesn't want you to know that you have such power because it doesn't benefit them. But let me shut the fuck up. Let me shut the fuck up. That these just little sprinkle of ideas. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Hey. But I have a lot more to say. I have my whole presentation that, I mean, I'm still working on it. It's ever evolving, this presentation, oh Lord, because it's so many aspects to it. But I'm gonna break it down, just like I do, things like this. Real simple that you'll think I'm dumb. But then you'll be like, damn, she right. Okay, yes, absolutely. But I just had to pop my shit real quick. You know what I'm saying? Oh my god, you know what I'm saying? But thank you for joining me, and it's been your girl, the Europe goddess, chaotic of the dash goddess universe.com. Bye. Have a good day, y'all.